Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to another Eco Vegan Gal Uncensored, and this continues my series on getting fit. Tonight I had another fabulous class at Core Power Yoga in Hollywood. I was not feeling completely in the mood to go to yoga, or I was kind of low in energy. But thanks to a great meal that I had this really delicious what's the type of food that it is? It was a wrap with kale inside. It was gluten-free, and it was Ethiopian. Oh, so good. Do you guys like Ethiopian food? If you've never tried it before, highly recommend it. It's fabulous. And I had some pumpkin rice, and it was pre-made. I didn't have time or interest in cooking, but it was really, really delicious. And that, coupled with some of that energy matrix drink that I was telling you about in the last video, boosted my energy, and I decided to try a different class. So I was aiming to go to the hot fusion class at Core Power, which I really like. It's got that Bikram style, except it's an hour long. And the second option was the kind of vinyasa flow-ish hot yoga, which I'm not too keen on. So I decided to try something new, and I was nervous about it. It was called Sculpt, and it kind of combines the first two. So, well, actually, no, I take that back. It wasn't really Bikram at all. It was more of almost like in a vinyasa flow, but you're using weights and you're doing kind of more traditional work that you would do with weights. So a lot of, things over your head and behind you and squats and all sorts of things. And, I actually feel pretty good about my strength in my arms, although I would like them to be more defined. And I just wanted to try something different. So I went in, fabulous teacher, great music. It was kind of funny because all the music that they used didn't have any audio. It was just like, didn't have any vocals. It was just the music. And we're listening along. It's like all these random songs are playing, and that new song, The Fox, came on, but there was no lyrics to it. It was just the song, and I'd never heard it like that before, so that was kind of amusing to have in a workout class. So, yeah, it was intense, but it was intense in a great way. I felt really strong and empowered, and I was able to make it through almost everything. It kind of felt like hot yoga meets vinyasa flow meets working with weights, or even kind of meets working the bar classes that I've done. So that was kind of nice. It was kind of combining a lot of things that I like. I mean, as I said in my other video, I'm not really a fan of vinyasa flow. I don't know. I don't like all the going down into upward dog, then downward dog. And it's boring to me, and I don't even like those positions. I've been having some wrist sensitivity. So but the interesting thing about the sculpt class is that I didn't mind it quite as much for some reason. I think I was just enjoying all the other aspects, so that was nice. One of my favorite parts about the class, though, was the very end in Shavasana when you're lying down on the floor. In addition to turning off the lights, she put on some rain sounds, and I don't know if I've ever had that in a class before. They don't usually put on like really calming Zen music, but listening to rain for me is one of the most soothing things. And it's interesting because it's actually raining in Los Angeles right now for the first time in a while, and it just relaxed me in a whole new way. So that's something that I hope that more yoga teachers start to do. And also, as I was lying there, she came around. I think she did this to everyone. She pressed down our shoulders into the ground a little bit more, which is nice. So I always love it when teachers come around and do some sort of something to you. Like I've had teachers in the past at Santa Monica Yoga, which is where I kind of started to get into yoga for the first time. This one teacher would come around and massage your neck for like a few seconds. And that was like amazing. I love that. I love it when they press on your hips or adjust your shoulders, or help you move into something a little bit deeper. That's so great, and it's amazing to me, especially in hot yoga, that teachers are willing to do that because we're so sweaty. I can't imagine walking around to all these strangers and touching them. It's nuts, but it's beautiful at the same time that they're willing to. So it's really nice. It's fun just seeing how different teachers work and finding someone that jives with you. And this teacher was in such great shape, and she has such good energy. It was just exciting. So it was very rewarding. It's especially rewarding that I wasn't even sure if I had the energy to go tonight. So I think it's awesome when you can push yourself to do something even if you don't really want to do it. I think that makes the reward that much sweeter. And tomorrow is my last free day at Core Power, and I think I'm going to try out a few other places, but I hesitate to because I really love the studio, as I've said. But I want to keep trying, and I'm not, I don't entirely want to commit to something until I'm sure that that's where I want to go. So I'm going to probably try out a cycling class or two, which actually makes me really nervous because I'm nervous that I'm not going to have the endurance or it's going to be too hard for me because I struggle with kind of exercise-induced asthma. So I don't know. I'm definitely unsure, but I think it's good to do something at least once. So that's the update for now. I haven't heard from you guys that much on comments and videos, so I hope you're still enjoying these, and I love hearing from you, so please don't be shy. Let me know something, what's going on in your life, and what's your own fitness regimen like these days, and as usual, anything that is related to what I talked about, I would love to hear. I really enjoyed hearing yesterday, or the last video, I believe, somebody was saying how these videos remind them to do their sit-ups or their various workouts and things like that. And I think that's exactly why I want to do this. I want to open your eyes to the different things that I'm doing and experiencing, so maybe you'll try it yourself. It doesn't even have to be anywhere near where I live. I know someone said something about, what about Australia? I wish I knew more about what's going on in different countries. But that's, it's always helpful for you guys to inform me. So tell me what's going on where in your neck of the woods. And yeah, it's just cool hearing from you. So that's it for today. And I don't have anything else to say. Thanks so much for watching as usual. And I will see you in the next video that I record. Bye.